Hello and welcome to the Dr. Guitar channel. In this video I'll be doing a tutorial on the song 28 by Bryan. I'll be covering the difficulty, the intro/verse, and the chorus, and at the end I have 3 helpful tips. The overall difficulty of this song is a 2.1 out of 10. If we take a look at the left hand, it's using the chords G/D, a G major 7, a G chord, and a G sus4, and then later we'll have an E minor, D, G, and C. And while these chords are happening, we'll also have to include a little bit of a hammer-on and some thumb action over top of the 6th string. So for that reason I give this a 3.5 out of 10. The rhythm of this song is pretty straightforward. It's just a lot of 8th notes, and sometimes we have a syncopated note, so for that reason I give this a 2 out of 10. The right hand of this song is just doing down and up strums, so I give it a 1 out of 10. To determine the difficulty of each song, I add up the left hand, rhythm, and right hand difficulties and round out that average. The verse and intro uses the same 4 chords, and I'd like to go one at a time. So let's take a look at the first chord, which is a G/D. And what you're going to do is put your 3rd finger on the 5th string, 5th fret, your pinky on the 5th fret of the 4th string, 3rd string open, 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And every chord we're going to have the same strumming pattern, which is down, up, down, up. So let's go to the next chord. You're going to take your 2nd finger and put that on the 4th fret of the 4th string and remove your pinky. And this is just a D chord with a add 4. So you add that strumming pattern, down, up, down, up. You'll notice this is just like a C chord, so you just slide it up 2 frets, and that's the chord we're using here. And then you're going to take your 2 and 3 fingers and scooch them over to the 4th and 3rd string, and this is going to give us a G chord. Then you'll do the same pattern of down, up, down, up. The last chord is a G sus4, and what you're going to do is in the middle of your strumming pattern you're going to do a hammer on. So it happens right at the beginning. You'll do a down strum, hammer on your pinky to fret 5 on the 3rd string, and then add in the rest of your strums, up, down, up, like this. When you put it all together it sounds like this. Down, up, 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 down. This 4-chord sequence gets repeated throughout the intro and the verse, and on the last time before the chorus happens, you'll play through the 4-chord sequence, and at the end you'll hold your last chord, your G sus4 chord, and we'll add in 2 extra strumming patterns like this. So here, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment below. I'd greatly appreciate your help. And I also take requests, so if there's something you need help with or a song you want me to do, let me know. The chorus of this song is pretty straightforward. It just uses 4 different chord shapes: E minor, D, G, and C. And let's take a look at the strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is down, down, up, and you'll do that twice per chord, like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then the next one. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. G, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. To a C chord. When you put it all together, it sounds like this. First tip I have is to mute the strings in the intro with your thumb and index finger. So if you take a look at this G/D chord, we're only strumming the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string, so the inner strings, and we're not strumming the 6th and 1st string. And a good way to go about this is to kind of use your thumb to mute the 6th, and then you can fold your 1st finger back to mute the 1st string. And this allows you to do a full strum of all 6 strings kind of liberally and not worry about where you're hitting the strings and get a nice sound. The second tip I have is to use a common finger. The intro uses 4 different chords, and throughout each chord it has a common finger, a finger that's shared throughout all of them that doesn't move. and we can use that to our advantage. So if you look at the first chord, G/D, it has our first finger on the second string, 3rd fret, and then if we go to the next chord, it's still there, and then we go to the next chord, it's still there, and you go to the next chord, it's still there, and then when it all repeats, it's still there. So it's a common finger, and let that be your pivot. Hold it there the whole time. Don't take it off every time you change chords. Leave it there. The third tip I have is to reduce the right hand strumming pattern. So this is a variable we can take out of the equation. It's going to make our left hand a lot easier to focus on. So if you just focus on doing, let's say, 1 strum per chord, and just make sure that your left hand is getting the correct shapes, that's going to really help a lot. Same thing with the chorus. When you go to the chorus, just try to get down 1 strum, make sure the chords are in the right place, and then add the right hand in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.